So welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to this new episode on our thoughts on this channeling on trust, guidance, guides. And so, first question, Leo, how was it for you to record this message? As it's been a while since we haven't recorded. We have trained, but we haven't recorded. So, how was it for you to record this message? Because it's longer than usual, also.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I was very excited. We're talking a little bit right before we hit record. Um, I was feeling very excited, and the message on guidance I resonated with a lot, especially when they were speaking about how we're always receiving guidance. However, we may not always hear it or see it or notice it because we're focusing on other things in our life, our human life. And as they say, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not bad. However, it's just important. It's to balance it out by taking that time to rest with the guidance, to to really allow our thoughts and the staticness of the day through all of our interactions and everything we were doing, to allow that to settle, to allow the thoughts that may be running constantly to settle, and then we can really clear the field a bit so that the guidance can come more naturally and easily. So that really resonated with me a lot because that was also, as we spoke about before, what I've been experiencing, what we've both been experiencing. This idea of clearing, clarifying, and the benefits of that. Um, so yeah, the message was very great, very great.
Yeah. Thank you, Leo, for your insights. Yeah, as for me, even if I lose track of time when I channel, it's like if this one they had a lot of things to say. So n- I have a perspective where the time has been long, very very long. So that's very interesting. My how I lose track of time when I channel. It's like if I am not at the same. I don't know the space-time continuum is I don't know different than when I don't channel, and so I have this feeling where this channeling has lasted for I don't know 1 hour or two 1 hour long, and probably that's absolutely not the case, but that's really how I feel. Um, and yeah, the message was very interesting indeed about yeah guidance and that's something I experienced very recently because I had a decision to take, and professionally, and indeed, I tried to pay attention to all the little, very teeny tiny signs I could ever receive without over focusing on them, meaning that I was not looking for them, but I was just aware of okay, what signs I found. If I would receive something or hear something or listen to something or see something, then I would say, oh, okay, maybe this is a guidance. Maybe there is something here, or maybe it isn't. But let's be just cautious about that. And indeed, we are guided all the time. So I think it's also about finding a balance between being over focused on signs that doesn't mean anything because we think that, oh, if I see this, it will mean that, and sometimes we tend to be over focused on those things, and it actually doesn't have any meaning, and we don't see the guidance of our guides. So that's also nice to have this balance. I think it was also a great reminder that we are all surrounded by guides and that there are also other beings in the universe that are paying attention to us and are maybe willing to help. So that can be nice to ask for help. And indeed, that if we ask for help, they are already here. So I think that maybe some guides are also just waiting for us to ask for help, maybe. Um, so the message was really great, and and that's very funny because when Leo and I channel together, I don't take notes. But this time I was back on my notes. Each time we record something, Leo, I take notes. And we haven't recorded anything for the last, I don't know, 1.5 years maybe, or 2 years. I don't remember, or 1 year. And so I haven't taken any notes. And as soon as we hit the record button, then while I am in the channeling state, they want me to write notes because they want to speak on that topic and to bounce on Ra's topic. So for instance, Ra is speaking about something that, oh yeah, we should speak on this. And so I'm taking some notes to because they want to address this thing or to speak also about this theme. So that was an interesting thing as well.
Yeah, that's fun, and that's quite funny that you are back in the note-taking mode. Yeah, I didn't realize or notice that, but now that you mention it, then yeah, you never, when we were just channeling for ourselves, you never took notes, and then yes, that's so funny.
Is there something else that you wish to speak about, Leo?
I think the last part that Ross spoke about, which was in a way kind of like they were saying to become comfortable with the process of ascension, that it's a process, that it isn't a one-time thing, and that we can really, as more things arise for us, we can take everything in a stride of ease, grace, and abundance, and it can it can be fun. I remember they would often say it's meant to be fun, and if it's not fun at the moment, that's okay. It's just to clear what needs to be cleared, to look at and address what needs to be addressed, and to allow it to become fun again. And this whole process is meant to be fun and joyful and everything. So I think that yes, the more we trust ourselves to that we are able to do it, that we are able to make it fun if it isn't already fun for us, then I think that's what will happen, and we'll really enjoy this process, and we will stop to be so worried about, oh, when is the world going to be a utopia, or oh, when are we going to be all ascended masters, and all. Rather, we really just begin to enjoy the process and understand that we all inevitably will and are on a great level, these ascended beings, and we can just enjoy the ride. We can just really have fun and be experience a lot of joy with each other. And I think that that's what's happening, that this is the trend that we're on, that all of us are embodying more and more of this great beingness that we are. And so I'm very excited. I'm very excited for the future of humanity. And despite what's on the news, I know some of us may be still watching the news, and that's okay. However, I think we should just remember that that's not the big picture. The big picture is not really on the news right now, on the TV screen news. The big picture is that we did it, that we're in many ways already ascended, and we're just remembering the paths that we took and the process that unfolded for us. So I wish for all of everyone listening to remember this if we've forgotten, and that we're all in it together.
Yeah, and thank you, Leo, for what you just shared about the ascension and the joy. And to be honest, this is also my process, to try to assess everything I do in my life and to see, especially in my professional path, okay, if I follow this career, what is my level of joy? Am I really super excited about what I do? Will I wake up every morning being so joyful, or is it already kind of draining me just by thinking about it? So for now, this is quite my main focus, to try to assess every kind of professional path I could follow, and to feel where I could be super joyful, super, yeah, passionate, and in the love and the light and the joy and the peace, while working on my day to day. Because what I am assessing or realizing is that it's not always the case where, um, yeah, I work, I'm happy, but it's kind of neutral. And so I really would love my day to day to be more. When I wake up, I say, yeah, I'm so super excited and everything is so joyful and I feel so loved and love and so I think indeed this is the trend. But to get there, we also need to make some shifts, or at least I need to make some changes, because otherwise I will be at the exact same place. So I need to change to make some changes. And also along the way, our guides are helping us and kind of whispering things and trying to help arrange the thing. And for instance, we can just speak about the Calenara experience because for recording this video, it took us years, as you have noticed, and our guides kept, pushing us. We channeled together with Leo. We're channeling every single week, and sometimes several times a week. And many times they have told us that they wanted us to record the video, and they didn't tell us just once. They told us several times, and they didn't know how to approach this question, and they tried with different angles, um, so that we would finally record it. And so I think that currently they're probably dancing in some background somewhere and saying, yes, they finally recorded something. Um, but yes, I don't, yeah. So let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah, I so agree. And I think that's also a sign that yeah, it's a process and we don't necessarily have to notice it's okay that if we don't notice the guidance at first, or if we miss a few signs here and there, um, there's nothing really lost in the long run or the big picture. It's just okay. There's gonna be other guidance in our future. There's gonna be more signs, and it's just about are we being diligent in a gentle way? Are we moving towards that higher goal of ascension for ourselves and others, for a love to experience more love for ourselves and others? Are we moving towards that goal? And are we doing it in a sustainable way that isn't forcing and all this? And if we're doing that, then even if we're doing that, we might miss some guidance, and that's okay. It's nothing, we're not really missing out. It's just I think that to trust that the guidance is coming, and when we receive it, to then to take some steps, maybe they're baby steps at first, but take some steps to act upon it. And when we do, then we'll build up the momentum to really to continue even more in a sort of accelerating way. But I think that yeah, our guides don't judge us if we don't listen at first. They're just in the backgrounds, kind of like, okay, that's okay. We'll just find another way, or there's another way here or there, or this way that. They're gonna get the picture. They're gonna get the message sooner or later, and so yes, I think we have nothing to worry about, and we just need to stay on our path. We need to, and if we're not sure about what our path is, then to clear ourselves a bit, to take the time to, detox, as they say as well. I think it's all related. To clarify ourselves, our minds, our bodies, all of this, then the path naturally, I think, becomes more clear.
Yes, thank you, Leo. Is there another thing you would like to add?
I feel quite good for now. Yes, I'm sure there will be a lot more to add when we record again.
Yeah, I'm good too. So thank you, all of you, for watching this video. I hope that this new episode on our thoughts on this channeling has been helpful for you. And we will record another video very soon, because I know that otherwise our guides will will we'll do something. So we have to. So we wish you all a great day, and we will talk to you soon.
Yes.
Bye bye.